Inside Giorgio Armani's rivalry with Gianni Versace before his assassination. Italian fashion designer Giorgio Armani has died at the age of 91, but before his death, he had a long-running feud with fellow fashion giant Gianni Versace. Italian fashion designer Giorgio Armani has died at the age of 91, but before his death, he had a long-running feud with fellow fashion giant Gianni Versace. Armani curated a quintessentially Italian aesthetic in all of his fashion designs over the many decades, equipping Hollywood's biggest A-listers with stunning red carpet looks. However, there was a time when the fashion world saw his designs as tamer than Versace's, which started a famous rivalry between the pair. Princess Diana's haunting final four words to firefighter who held her hand after car crash. Dancing with the Stars Season 34 cast announcement, see surprise stars. I dress the ladies of easy behavior. You dress the ladies who go to church, Versace once said per Solomia Home. In the 1970s, when U.S. women began craving elegant clothes and men had grown tired of strictness, Armani collections were welcome to all. Meanwhile, Versace was taking the fashion world by storm just as quickly. Versace was able to subtly capture the public's mood in his bold and provocative outfits. Armani and Versace also fought over the best models, such as Naomi Campbell, Claudia Schiffer, Cindy Crawford, and Linda Evangelista. Versace began to offer models whopping contracts, which caused a lot of resentment from Armani, who felt that Versace was turning his shows into lustful displays. Armani had other reasons for being angry. He had been gaining success for years while Gianni's success literally fell on his head. Armani depicted elegance and tastefulness in his designs, while Gianni showed plain sexuality. While Armani saved, Versace bought expensive real estate and lived in luxury. Don't miss. Prince William may not become king at all, with one thing standing in his way. Kate Middleton debuts blonde look as she resumes royal duties with William. Prince William's friend says King Charles is weak and right to snub Prince Harry. The rivalry between Versace and Armani was a battle for the fashion market, but also a struggle for dominance. However, this did not stop Armani from writing a foreword to a book about him after Versace's murder, calling his rival an outstanding creator. In an interview on the 15th anniversary of Versace's death, Armani replied, "What do I remember about him? His amazing activity, the sense of happiness that in everything, ideas, trends, memories, art, was combined with nonchalance and vitality. He was an outstanding creator." In 2015, Donatella Versace launched an attack on Armani for comments made about her late brother in a recent interview. Armani was quoted in the Sunday Times referring to a conversation with Gianni in which the designers were comparing their customers. "He was talking to me. We were in Rome, and we met in the Piazza di Spagna for a fashion event. He was looking at the models, and he said to me, 'I dress sluts. You dress church ladies,'" Armani commented. "I find it extremely rude and tasteless that Mr. Armani has once again put words into my brother's mouth, especially because he is sadly no longer with us to reply." This is the second time that he claims this was said. The first time was immediately after his death, and he apologized to me. "When my brother spoke about fashion, the only word that ever came from his mouth was glamour. What should be said about my brother is, may Gianni Versace rest in peace," she fired back. Vogue's Anna Wintour's famously asserted, "Versace dresses the mistress, Armani dresses the wife."